Hello, hello. Welcome back to Stretch with Ashlea. I'm so glad you're here today. If you haven't watched part one of this series yet, I recommend going back after this video. In that one, we talked about postpartum, what it really means, and why it doesn't magically end at 6 weeks. Today, in part two, we're going deeper. We're talking about the postpartum season, what it feels like day to day, the physical, emotional, and mental layers that make recovery such a wild ride. Because here's the truth, postpartum isn't just about getting back to where you were. It's about growing into who you're becoming. So if you've ever wondered why you're still feeling different even months or years after giving birth, stay with me. You're going to feel seen in this one. Let's start with something honest. Postpartum life is beautiful, but it's also really hard. It's filled with moments that feel magical and moments that feel impossible. Here are a few things that almost every mom experiences, but few people talk about. Feeling like a stranger in your own body, wondering if the pain, the stiffness, or the exhaustion will ever fully go away. Crying in the shower, not because something is wrong, but because you finally have 30 seconds alone. Missing your old self, even while loving this new version of you deeply. And that mix of emotions doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. It means you're human. You've been through one of the biggest transformations any person can go through. Physically, hormonally, mentally, emotionally, your identity, your energy, and your body, they've all changed. But here's what no one tells you. You're not supposed to go back. You're evolving forward. Now, let's talk about your body, because part of this is what is misunderstood. Your body just did something miraculous. It grew, birthed, and nourished life. That takes power, strength, and so much courage. But that kind of transformation doesn't reverse overnight. In postpartum recovery, your body might feel weaker in your core or hips, tight in your lower back, or your shoulders, or just off. Like movements don't flow the way they used to. You might even notice you're holding tension in places you've never have done before, like your neck, your jaw, your chest. That's just not physical. That's emotional residue too. Your body has carried not just your baby, but your fears, your fatigue, your expectations. So instead of trying to bounce back, what if we focused on reconnecting? Reconnecting means rebuilding trust between your body and your mind. It means noticing what you feel without judgment. It means giving your body permission to move in small, gentle ways. You don't need fancy workouts or hours at the gym. Even 2 to 3 minutes a day of mindful stretching can remind your body, hey, I'm here, you're safe. That's where the real healing begins. Let's move from the body to the mind, because that is a big one. Postpartum guilt is real. You might feel guilty for wanting a break, guilty for missing your old life, guilty for not feeling grateful enough. But guilt doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. It means you care deeply. It means you're trying your best, even when it feels messy. So here's your permission slip. It's okay to need help. It's okay to rest. It's okay to not love every single moment. Motherhood is not a test of endurance. It's a practice of compassion for your child, yes, but also for yourself. The more you give yourself grace, the more you have to give everyone else. You don't need to earn rest, you deserve it. You don't have to prove your strength by never sitting down. You've already proven your strength. You're here, showing up, doing your best. Now, let's get a little deeper emotionally. Because postpartum isn't just physical recovery, it's emotional recovery too. One minute you're flooded with love watching your baby sleep, the next you're crying because you feel invisible or like no one really sees what you're carrying. You might compare yourself to other moms and wonder, why does it seem easier for them? But the truth is, everyone's carrying something you can't see. There's no right way to feel postpartum. You're allowed to feel proud, tired, joyful, anxious, and grateful all at once. And that's why connection matters. When you reach out to a friend, a therapist, a postpartum group, you start to realize you're not alone in this messiness. Healing happens faster in community than in isolation. Even one honest conversation with another mom who gets it can lift so much weight off your chest. So let yourself be seen. Let yourself be supported. You don't have to hold it all in. I want to share something that's helped not just me, but hundreds of moms I've worked with. It's called the Postpartum Trifecta Method, and it's how I teach moms to rebuild from the inside out. There are 3 parts, and first one is focus. This is where you tune into your body and you ask, what do I need right now? It might be a deep breath, a nap, or a short stretch. You don't have to do everything. Just start by noticing what your body is asking for. Step 2, release. Let go of tension, guilt, and those should thoughts drain your energy. Release looks different for everyone. Sometimes it's movement, sometimes it's tears, sometimes it's silence, and all of it is healing. Step 3, this is where you start to rebuild. Strength, comfort, confidence. You gain your energy by adding small habits that make you feel good. Stretching in the morning, taking a walk, actually drinking your water. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Every time you choose movement over avoidance, rest over guilt, or self-kindness over pressure, you're gaining more than strength. You're gaining yourself back. I want to pause for some real talk. When I was in my own postpartum season, I thought I had to push through everything. I tell myself, this is just how motherhood feels. But deep down, I knew I was running on empty. I remember sitting on the floor one night, surrounded by laundry, toys, and the sound of a baby monitor, just not feeling like myself, because I finally realized I was caring for everyone but myself. That night, I promised I'd start small. 5 minutes stretching before bed, 3 deep breaths when I felt overwhelmed. Tiny, imperfect steps toward comfort. And that's what changed everything. I didn't bounce back, I built forward. So here's what I want you to remember. Postpartum isn't a finish line. It's not about reclaiming your old self. It's about growing into a stronger, softer, wiser version of you. It's okay if your journey looks nothing like anyone else's. It's okay if you're still figuring it out. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are healing. If this message connected with you, make sure to hit subscribe and tap that little bell so you don't miss part 3, where we'll talk about how to take care of yourself without guilt or overwhelm. And don't forget to check the description for my freebies. I've included something that can help you start feeling better today. You're doing an amazing job, even on the hard days. Even when you can't see it, postpartum is part of your story, but it's not the end of it. See you in the next video. You've got this.